Alright, back with another replay. So last time I realized that when the ball is in the corner, I tend to get too close too quickly, which limits my options. And so what I should do instead is just maintain a good position. And also when I'm rotating back, I tend to have my nose facing diagonally towards the corner, which doesn't really cover the threat, if there was any. So now we'll see if I'm still doing those things, and if I fix those things, did it bring any other problems? Like maybe I'm facing middle too often when the danger is actually towards the wall or something like that. So this is just awkward. Um, I think I should just recognize that there's no way I'm getting a beat here. And so I just chill right here. And then, okay, I make a decision that I rotate away. So I'm like a second ahead of my current position. Here, this looks fine, yeah. Get a touch to make some awkward. Alright, so here I'm facing towards my net. I'm in line with my net, kinda. I'm in line with my far post, maybe a little awkward. But I'm trying to be flexible with a more defensive bias. So turning towards net is faster for me. But maybe what I should do is be something like this. And then I say, okay, I'm piecing out. There's no way I do anything with that. Well, right now I see 3 of them. So I know that there's a ton of space everywhere else on the field. So maybe I should just say, okay, if they lob the ball up, none of them are going to be able to follow it. So I can just let them lob it up. And I should be prepared to defend against any shots towards net. This turn in here is maybe a little too ambitious. One, because I'm shortening the angle I have. I'm reducing the angle of approach I have, which is limiting my options. And 2, there's a bunch of people there, so it's kind of hard to predict what's going to happen. See, like this person gets a clanger, and my momentum's this way, the ball's momentum this way. It's bad. What should happen instead is I'm flexible like this. Okay, now I'm piecing out. And then our whole team is back. It's just a little inefficiency that didn't really do anything here, but definitely could have. I wonder if there's something I can do better here. So here, I think I'm just too slow getting back. Right. It's like, okay, I see this. I should flip a little bit, so I'm around here already. But I'm watching the midfield. And then I see this person gets 2 demos, so now I'm pressuring this. Then maybe there's an opportunity to challenge, but I don't really think so. I mean, it's obvious this person's going for a demo on me. Okay. It's kind of hard when 2 teammates get demoed. What's happening here? Oh. He just needs to chill. Yeah, so I see the space I have, and then this person's ahead of me, so I'm like, okay, I need to leave them the ball, and then they turn away. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I jump just in case because I want to block my net in case they do go. But maybe because the ball is bouncing towards them, they have too much of an advantage. I have advantage here, so the fact that I don't get anything is pretty bad. I think I have advantage here. The reason I have advantage is because the ball is not that much closer to them, and also I have boost, so I can use my boost to close the distance quicker. So if I use my boost here, I would have closed the distance. I would have been here. And then I could get an outplay touch instead of jumping weird at the ball. Here I'm just playing the, just in case they get a touch. They don't. I think I'm playing it too heavily. Wait, let's go far forward. Okay, so after I see this, I can flip forward, yep. And then I think I'm getting a little too close. Should I say that is because the ball's heading towards the opponent? If the opponent takes it slow, then teammate has a better challenge. So I should expect that they're going to play it fast, or I should be covering the option that they play it fast and they get a hard hit. And in that case, being further away to cover the hard hit is better. So I see them about to get a hard hit. Or maybe they try to go up the wall. And yeah, I see that. And instead of being here, I'd be something like here. Oh, okay. This person is getting a second touch. I'm already back. And then instead of whiffing this by a millimeter, it looks like. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, okay, I just have to react. But why is this turn back so slow? I should be something like this. This is way too optimistic in my opinion. I think if I'm going to be like this, I should be a little further away. Just so I have that little extra cushion of time to turn back to net. And then I see, okay, nothing happened, I should get back. I kind of play it a little too slow, I think. Yeah, I need to start boosting now. That should have been a goal for them. Okay, I just need to get a touch around this player, nice. I mean, I did my job here, I got a touch around. There's always the option that I go for a bump instead of flicking it backward. Or I just try to score this better. Like, this might just be open. I think bump there is probably better. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of a snaking pattern. I want to see why that is. Okay, the reason is because, again, diagonally towards my corner, which isn't very good. And then for some reason I'm going towards this. I guess I'm going towards this to cover this area. and give myself a bigger cone. But if I'm gonna do that, probably shouldn't be doing something like this. Let's see. What should I be covering right now? Well, I see teammates by the wall, so I should just be chilling in the midfield. I should just be chilling right here. So let's say I'm chilling in the midfield. Okay, I see this. I'm in the same exact position. Nice, I get boost. I kind of got beat for free here. Should just recognize that. Yeah, I guess I thought this person didn't have another touch. And I'm 100% beating the other person. Okay. Get a touch I can follow. It's a goal. Nice. Okay, I'm playing middle here. I should get a beat here. Interesting. Did I rotate out here correctly? I think flipping there is a little bad because I think I'm landing as the touch is happening. Yeah, so that means that I have to turn back awkwardly now. I think because I have 56 boost, I should just either I flip here or okay, I made my touch. I see this, I should just be getting out. Maybe the person on the wall gets a really good touch middle, but this is like weird. And if it's weird, I should just piece. Just give myself a little bit of room so I can watch what's happening. And I should be probably facing like this. Or facing like this. Facing like this is, that's not where the play's happening. Facing like this, that's where the play's happening. And then I see the beat. Okay. So instead of flipping, I would be driving, boosting, turning like this. And just chilling here. Just covering the midfield. If my teammate wants to go, they can. Okay, and then I'm there. Yeah, this is just a bunch of awkward. Again, I'm facing towards this, but even if the ball like rockets here, it'd be better if I'm facing here, because then I could watch for the bounces midfield, and then if the ball settles here, then I don't need to immediately make a touch, because I see that all the opponents are pretty far away. So I think just facing here is a mistake. Should just, this is ball watching pretty much. I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the ball is going, I'm mirroring its movement, or I should be looking where the ball is going to go, or where I need to cover. And what I need to cover is the midfield, because it's most dangerous place the ball can go. and nobody else on my team seems to be covering it. And then I play here, and then I do the same thing here. Oh, they get a touch. Okay. What I did instead is I got too close, and now I'm facing the wall. And facing the wall is awkward if the ball bounces off the wall into the midfield, because then I have to go like something like this. It just is inefficient. What I should be doing instead is something like this. And it's like, okay, I lose vision of the ball a little bit, but I can see what they're doing. I can see this player. And then I can make the decision, oh, I don't really need a challenge. I just have to cover this in case they try to go for a hard touch to the backboard. So if I do that, then I can make a touch here. And then this touch here is probably going to result in a goal. Instead, I'm really awkward, and we pretty much should have gotten scored on. I like how I play this. I made sure I didn't get too close too fast. I had good vision. Maybe cutting in here too fast is bad because it leaves a little bit of a gap behind me. So maybe I do something like this. Yeah. I think crossing this line is only good if it lets me challenge. But I don't really need to challenge this. Why do I not need to challenge this? Because teammates there. So in the end, I end up getting a touch. Again, I end up just circling, whereas instead, I could have just been chilling, watching here. Oh, hey look, a ball I can get to easily. Now in the end, I do get a good touch. Trying to follow it is kind of like panic, I think. Right? I should take more time in situations like these. Because I can see this person's facing their net, this person's going back. Which means that I have more time. And if I have more time, I should use it to set up a better play. Maybe I wait for the ball to bounce, wait for one of them to challenge, and then get a pop towards the backboard or high into the midfield. And then I hope that this player goes for that. Instead, I pass it to them, and then they start a counterattack because I have no boost for like an hour. This is just stupid, yeah. I've done my job. I'm preventing this player from continuing to play the ball up the wall. So by being here, I'm forcing them to hit it away from the wall. So going on the ceiling there only overcommits me. And this is awkward. Why is this so awkward? Okay, I just need to like just peace out, peace out. Like just say, okay, I have no boost. I'm going to flip here and just be waiting here. And then if I do that, I actually get a beat. Instead, I'm like, oh, I need to be present in the play. I need to stay close and pick up pads, but I have no options. Is there a way to give myself more options here? Once I see this, it's fine to flip because I know nothing's happening. Once I see that, I think it's time to flip again. and just give myself good vision. And if I have good vision, I'd be able to get here faster. Instead, this player has a free play. Getting demoed here is pretty bad. How do I avoid getting demoed here? Well, I noticed that there's two ahead of me. The other one's grabbing my corner boost. Okay. I still don't see the player, so I should get suspicious. And then see, I'm watching this area, so I just die. Yeah, so the problem is I just wasn't aware enough of where this player was, and so I die. And by dying, I allow them to play the ball past my teammate. Yeah, that's very awkward. I think if I see all of them just back, I should say, okay, either you're making a touch that's going to my teammates, or I'm taking time to set up an even better play than slowly popping it towards the backboard. Okay, should be waiting here. I am, nice. Because of that, I can get a touch. I should be thinking though, just because I can get a touch doesn't mean I should. And this is a perfect example of that. So what I should do instead is just be trying to zone this area. If I see this person gets a really hard touch, I'm zoning this area. And if they get a touch out, I have this teammate, I have this teammate. And because they have low boost, their touch out will not be threatening. In fact, the touch that I got is probably more threatening to my team because this player just has so much space with the ball. And so they're able to set up a good play. What I should do is I should say, okay, I'm reading that this player is hitting the ball this side. I can tell because where their nameplate is relative to the ball. So I do something like this. Get really close, get really scary, but don't actually commit. And then either this player misses the ball completely, or this player gets a touch on the ball that goes out this way. Would the player actually be able to get that? See, this player is faking. Like, they don't actually intend to go again. So if I had just played a little more patient, it would have been better. Yeah, this goal is really my bad, because this person just gets a free ball. And I should avoid giving my opponents free balls. Okay. Really good save by teammate. I know I can do this because I know where all of them are. That second touch is bad though. The ball is not threatening. The ball bouncing here is usually threatening. However, if none of them are anywhere near me, it's not actually that threatening. I could just let it bounce. So instead I just keep getting touches on the ball, and then I should probably just get scored on there. Unfortunately I don't. And then jumping here is just dumb. Right, I should recognize that, okay. Maybe it's not that dumb because my teammate's waiting for me to do that. But ideally I'd like just be zoning the wall area. Although I don't really have to do anything because I see this player and I know this player is here with like nothing. Alright. It's awkward. Fortunately, it's no longer that awkward. Should probably be looking at my camera. Yeah, this should have been a goal for them. I think I jumped too early. What the heck? Yeah, I don't actually know what's happening here. Just gonna look at it in slow-mo. I just don't get enough height on the ball. They're higher than the ball than me. So I get a little dunked. So I actually needed to jump earlier. Yeah. See, my jump's very reactive. And I think I'm just killing time here. I have to fake this. I can't actually go for that. So how do I fake this? I boost up here, and then I assume this position. Alternatively, I should say, okay, I'll play the midfield option here. And then if I do that, I probably just score. Instead, I'm trying to follow their touch before it hits the wall, whereas instead I should be saying, okay, if it goes up the wall, I don't really see any threats there. Threats lie in the midfield. So I should say, okay, this person's beating me, quote unquote beating me, and then I score the open net. And then they're just doing weird stuff. Nice. So was this touch I made actually a good one? No, not really. I had time. Or maybe you could say I'm forcing a double commit. Yeah, the opponents just played that really bad. So new discoveries. Yeah, I just need to play the corners more patient. I shouldn't be afraid to let them get touches out the corner, as long as it's not going to be threatening. Instead, what I should be doing is assuming a roll of something like on the wall, just to threaten them, just to show presence. And also, instead of following the ball, I should be following the threat. So instead of watching towards the wall, I should be watching towards the midfield in case it bounces off the wall. Because the bounces are what's dangerous. The ball rolling up the wall may be a little dangerous depending on how mechanical everybody is, but a ball bouncing off the wall is a lot more dangerous by itself. Definitely something that needs to be contested, whereas a ball that's rolling up the wall doesn't need to be contested until it enters a dangerous position, i.e. the midfield.